Adam Thielen is climbing the leaderboards. What's up, Vikings Nation, and welcome to the Minnesota Vikings Syndicate. I'm your host, Trey Wicks. Before we get started, make sure to hit that subscribe as well as the notification bell so future videos show up in your notification feed. We're trying to get the channel to 400 subs by October 1st. I believe it's very doable. All you have to do is hit that subscribe if you want endless amounts of Vikings content. So let's get right to it. Adam Thielen, who has been a Viking for quite some time now, has a miraculous background story, if you will, which we'll get to towards the end of the show today. But he's climbing the leaderboards. What leaderboards, do you ask? Well, that would be the Vikings touchdown leaderboards. And basically it encapsulates or shows us who has the most touchdowns in Vikings history in a Vikings uniform. And Adam Thielen actually ranks fourth. So Tyler Forness, per the Vikings Wire, went through this situation and covered it for us. And here is what he had to say. He said, the Minnesota Vikings 28-24 win over the Detroit Lions was a big step for the Vikings. They figured out how to win the game when they didn't play well enough throughout the entire game to deserve the win. The game itself showed a lot about the Vikings and their resilience, something that we didn't see under former head coach Mike Zimmer over the last few seasons. Now, within the game, there were a few stats that showed out over the rest. One that was glossed over during the game was seeing Adam Thielen tie Sammy White for fourth on the Vikings all-time list for receiving touchdowns. So Adam Thielen now is tied for fourth place, I believe. Yes, fourth place, tied with Sammy White. Really unsure of who Sammy White is. Probably should have done some research, but that's okay. Adam Thielen is an OG. He's here to stay for the long haul. He's getting up there. Hopefully he retires a Viking, but now he is fourth on the list. So what does that list look like? Well, here is that list. First off, we have 34 with Ahmad Rashad, absolute stud. 48 for Kyle Rudolph. If he would have stayed a Viking for one more season, there's no doubt in my mind he would have been fourth, potentially fifth. And then we got Adam Thielen and Sammy White tied with 50. And obviously with Adam Thielen, it says right there, thanks to a scoring grab in his team's 28-24 comeback victory against the Lions. And then we look at above him, Adam Thielen will pass Anthony Carter, only needs 2 to tie, 3 to pass him. I believe that is very, very doable. I don't think that's out of the realm of possibility. And then we look at Randy Moss. Okay, there's a big separation there. 40 more touchdowns than third place. 92 touchdowns for the OG Randy Moss, right? Straight cash, homie. And then 110 for Chris Carter, which is it's crazy. That's crazy. I thought Randy Moss would have had more in his tenure with the Vikings. However, that's false. Chris Carter has the most receiving touchdowns in Vikings history from 1960 to present time. But Adam Thielen is now fourth overall in Vikings receiving touchdowns in the history. Pump for him. I'm glad for him because, look, you want to hear about his backstory. Most of us have. This is kind of what it looks like. Thielen has a remarkable story that you've heard 1,000 times. From a $500 scholarship to a $16 million per year salary, Thielen is the poster child for what hard work and determination can get you. He will likely pass Anthony Carter this season to move into third place in team history, but Thielen will need a few more seasons to get up to Randy Moss in second place. Yeah, I'd say so, okay? He needs about 42 to tie Randy Moss, 43 to beat Randy Moss, and only needs 3 to beat Anthony Carter. Very, very doable, but Adam Thielen, as of right now, fourth on the Vikings all-time receiving touchdown list. Congratulations to him. Heck of a career up to this point so far. Hopefully he has a couple more seasons under his belt. The man is an absolute magician on the field. A spectacular red zone threat. I believe I seen a stat where it was counting last season. He's like 14 of 16 catching, so 14 catches on 16 targets with 10 touchdowns or something like that in the red zone. Just an absolute menace when you get close to that goal line. So Adam Thielen, what a stud. Congratulations to him. Can't wait to see what other records he decides to break. Anyways, hit that subscribe as well as that notification bell. Let's get the channel to 400 subs by October 1st. I believe it's very, very doable, so make sure to hit that subscribe. Anyways, have a great rest of your day, and Skol Vikes.